Stop. So you think about making an Amazon seller's account. I think you should hear what I got to say. So you're thinking about selling through Amazon because as me and many others, you think they're already an established business and they already have a following, they already have all these people that go through them, so it'll be easier for you to sell your merchandise. If you're like me, you would be wrong. So if you're like me, you went through the proper steps to make sure your business is done correctly. You got your name, you got your tax ID. Now, to subscribe to Amazon, you have two different subscriptions. I went with $89.99 a month subscription so that I could have full access. I bought a bunch of merchandise. A few things I did not know from the beginning. If you want people to get their shipping the next day, you have to ship your stuff to Amazon. Now, that shipping comes out of your pocket. I ended up paying $50 a box, over $300 in shipping to mail all my stuff to Amazon so they could get it as Prime, where that you need barcodes for each one of your items. Now, these barcodes I had to buy separate. It was a pain to try to get them. Some barcodes worked, some didn't. Another thing I wasn't aware of is that if you don't already have an established following or an established amount of customers who are buying your merchandise, Amazon is not gonna help you. So if you don't already have 100 to 200 people who buy your merchandise on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, your merchandise will sit there. I thought that because it was Amazon, my merchandise will be able to get seen. Even for people who were trying to find my merchandise, to put in my name or the name of the merchandise to try to find it, it was an ordeal because all these other people who already have 5 stars and above, their pages came before mine. So I was at the 80th, 90th page. And let's be real, how many people go through the 3rd or 4th page? So if you don't have an established amount of customers already buying merchandise, your merchandise is just gonna sit there. Now, after 6 months to a year, they give you the option to get your merchandise back or sell your merchandise. Now, they didn't let me close my account because every month, for some reason, my account was negative $8. And every time I would call them and tell them to take that dollar away, they said, oh, you have to wait till the next billing cycle. Well, the next billing cycle, they charged me the $89 and still kept a negative $1 there. So I went through a few months of not being able to close my account. You cannot get your merchandise back until you close your account. So for me, it did not work. It was a waste of money, a waste of time. I did it for a whole year. For a whole year, I was paying $89.99 a month. I might have sold 5, 6 items, and I was advertising myself hard. I was advertising through Google, which never worked. I was advertising through social medias, which those were the ones that were actually getting me sales. And to me, it was a waste of time. So for you small business owners who are just starting and you want to sell your merchandise through Amazon seller and you think it's a good idea because of their reputation is gonna help you sell your merchandise, that's not the case. So just, do a little bit more research, investigate, follow through so that you don't end up like me, paying a whole year to sell 5 items. I lost a lot of money doing that. It was time consuming. When you do your merchandise, they want specific pictures. They want the SKU numbers, which you have to buy separate. You have to put the item description on there. All this is time consuming. I spent a lot of weeks making this account, making this page, and at the end of the day, it was a time I can never get back. I wasted time. But not so much wasted because hopefully you're listening to what I'm saying, and that could prevent you from doing the same thing I did. So for all of you who already have an established business, who already have hundreds of customers or clients that are buying your merchandise, this is great for you, because they will automatically buy your merchandise, automatically leave you good reviews, automatically give you those 5 stars. For all of us who are just starting and think that Amazon is gonna help us elevate our sales or get more sales, it's not gonna happen. Because if you don't have somebody that's buying it, commenting, leaving you good reviews, giving you those 5 stars, you'll remain on the 100th page on Amazon seller account. So for me, it didn't work. I hope that it helps you in your journey, and I wish you the best.